My people, what's going on, man? Welcome to the Six Figure Body Podcast. I'm Keen, and today I'm gonna be going over how you should eat, right, in order to lose 24 pounds over 12 weeks, right? As I always like to say, this podcast is the best podcast for guys who are trying to get in state or get in shape and stay in shape. Want to go through life looking good, feeling good, all that good stuff, right? So I have a client right now, Cam, who started at 323, started at 323 pounds a little while ago. And now homeboy is down up under 300, right? It's down to 299, which is a huge accomplishment because, sometimes it's kind of hard. Let me throw these out the way. Sometimes it's kind of hard to get the ball rolling, but once you get it rolling, you want to keep that momentum rolling, and then everything that you're doing right, you want to keep on doing the things right that you're doing right, and then get rid of the shit that's not working. So obviously, Cam's plan is to keep on losing as much weight as he can, and just get rid of the shit that's not working. So. One of the things that Cam and I went over that is working the best for him is, for one, to just get out of your head the idea that you have to eat certain foods in order to lose weight, right? There are no magic foods that are going to do that. Okay. What I will say is probably the best thing to do, and what I have been helping Cam with, which is what has helped him lose 24 pounds in 12 weeks, is him eating what he likes to eat. Okay, so if for your breakfast, you normally, I'll pull up his meal plan as well, so I can go through that with you guys. But for example, for your breakfast, if for your breakfast, you normally like to eat eggs, and you normally like to eat oatmeal, maybe you like to have a muffin for breakfast, right? And maybe for your fats, right? You have your eggs. For your proteins, you have eggs, maybe a protein shake, and then for your carbs, you have a muffin or something. That is totally fine, right? That is totally fine. Like I said, there is no wrong and right diet to have. What I found that is the easiest. Let me just pull Cam's up right here. What I found that is the easiest is to just continue to eat what you like to eat, right? So that's pretty much the conversation. That's the conversation that Cam and I had. So one thing that boys, I'm not lying, honey. I'm keeping it real. So that's probably one of the easiest ways, because what it comes down to is not necessarily are you getting your carbs from muffins, or are you getting your carbs from oatmeal, right? What the difference is how many carbs are you consuming, how many fats are you consuming, and how many proteins are you consuming, right? So as long as you're getting the right amount of carbs and proteins and fats that you need for your body, then you can literally damn near like almost eat like whatever you want, and you can put that to the test, for yourself, right? So if you just track, hello, Akeem. So if you just track, if you track what you're eating, sorry, bro, you cool. So if you're tracking what you're eating, you can gauge, you can see, right, what nutrients, or how many nutrients you're getting from such and such foods, right? And that'll make the biggest difference. And you'll be able to enjoy like the foods that you actually eat, rather than being like, oh shit, like I have to eat broccoli all the time, or I have to eat spinach all the time, or I have to eat rice all the time, or I have to eat this all the time. You don't have to, I'm gonna keep it real with you. You don't have to do any of that stuff, right? It's not necessary. There is no, the nutrition gods, right? The nutrition gods did not say, hey, thou shalt eat rice in order to lose weight, or thou shalt only eat such and such food in order to lose weight. Because with the guys that I train, right, like I said, right, like with what I do with Cam, I simply ask my guys, like, what do you like to eat? Because when you think about it, nobody likes being told what to do. I don't like being told what to do. You know, nobody likes being told what to do. So like when you're having a conversation and somebody's like, you know, you must do this, this, and that, it's totally unattractive, right? Because it gives you no option to like make a choice as far as like what you want to do, like, and what you're comfortable with, you know, what you're cool with meal prepping, what you have convenient, you know, as far as making food and whatnot. So I'm just bringing up Cam's. I'm bringing up Cam's meal plan right now, right? So, for example, for breakfast, my guy has a bagel, right? 3 eggs, a banana, and some protein powder. Okay. Most people be like, oh, like you can't have a bagel, you know, like blah blah blah. You know, like that doesn't matter, right? What matters is how many carbs he's getting in total for the day, right? Instead of, you know, bagels are, you know, the most unhealthy thing in the world, which they're not. You know what I'm saying? You just have to kind of like control. You have to be aware of like what you're consuming, right? So for example, one of his snacks that I have here for him are it's a fat ass muffin. It's a big muffin, right? Which is full of carbs and fats, right? And so how in the world is it possible for him to have lost 24 pounds in a 12-week period while eating muffins and bagels? And like I said, it's because when you track how much you're consuming rather than what you're consuming, that's a lot more important. You know, that's a lot more important than like getting to the nitty gritty, you know, as far as, oh, this food is processed, I can't have that. This food is not processed, it's the only way to go. That's not true. You can have your processed foods, you can have your unprocessed foods. It really doesn't matter. But as long as you're a stickler as far as how much food that you're putting in your mouth, then you can literally have everything, right? And I just switched up Cam's meal plan not too long ago. The man's got macaroni for dinner. You know, the man's got macaroni for dinner and he's still losing weight, right? So it's kind of just like a testimony to show that as long as you know how much food that you're consuming, then like weight will just it'll like rapidly drop, right? And you'll be smooth sailing. So I appreciate you guys for watching live. This is a short one as always. Also, on my website, I'm going to have a free 2-week weight loss trial for people to use. So if you go to www, it's not up right now, but it'll probably be up by the end of the day. If you go to www.keem-fit.com, there will be a button on there that says free 2-week trial, something like that, and it'll start the next Monday, right? So say, for example, if it's a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, it'll have you start the following Monday, and you'll be able to use those workouts for those, you know, free workouts for the next 2 weeks. And also you'll have a sample meal plan, right? So hopefully it'll help you get the ball rolling. It'll help you get that weight loss ball rolling. So you kind of know like which direction you need to go in as far as for one, your workout, but definitely your nutrition, because that's one of the biggest things. And then you can see as far as how many carbs, proteins, and fats on there. You can kind of, you know, manipulate what you like to eat and put that on the meal plan, take some things out so you're eating more of the foods that you like. So once again, I appreciate you guys for watching the live. Check out that 2-week free trial. I hope you guys like it. Peace up, A-Town down, stay great. I love you, and I'm out of here.